For Iga Swiatek, please raise your hand, state your organisation when asking a question. Iga, good to get the first match under your belt. Tell us how you're feeling.
Yes, for sure. I think it was a really solid performance from me, so I'm happy that I could just play my game and be in the rhythm, even though it was the first round. And I actually haven't got the experience, I think, of suspended match, and then coming back after just like 15 minutes, I wanted to see how it's going to go. So I'm happy that it went well and I could close it.
Questions? Any questions in English?
Couple. One, just wondered how different it feels this year compared to last year. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm the right person to ask because last year I just tried to, I didn't feel comfortable, so it's hard for me to kind of like remember how I felt like in terms of the surface and everything because I had other things I had to work on, kind of. But I feel like I think it's less windy a little bit, even though it was windy today. I think it's less than last year. At least these 3 days that I played, last year it was windy, and people say that it's a little bit slower. But I'll see after more time on these match courts because I practiced at Aorangi yesterday, so I'll see.
So there are a lot of Americans playing today, and obviously photos up. Just wondered what you made of that clutch of American players and how much they are at this tournament and beyond.
I'm not really thinking about that because I'm not looking at draws or anything, so I don't really know honestly what's going on. I just kind of focus on my match, and I played first, so I didn't even have a chance to follow other scores because because I knew I'm gonna play at one, and that's what I focused on. But well, sorry, I can't really answer that. I have no idea what to say.
Hi, Iga. You said on the court that coming to Wimbledon last year was a bit sort of overwhelming because you just won another slam and you were still new at that. Now that you've won quite a lot more slams, what's got easier in terms of dealing with winning, I suppose?
Well, the thing is that last year I just felt like I still have this streak going, and after Roland Garros, kind of everybody was talking about that, and it was a lot kind of on my shoulders when I got into the tournament. Obviously, I tried to kind of just work through it and not really focus on that, what I usually do, because really I'm not looking at numbers or stats. But yeah, it wasn't easy, especially having I just played one tournament on grass, and last year that's why I think was a little bit more tricky because I felt like rusty kind of mentally in terms of the focus, tennis-wise, because I didn't play any matches on grass. So I think this year is much more comfortable for me, and for sure winning a Grand Slam this year, it feels like I kind of reached my goal, and I was really kind of happy and I could celebrate after, But last year I just felt more expectations, so I think that's the difference.
Hi again. I just wanted to ask you a little bit about Venus Williams. It's her 24th Wimbledon, and she's playing next up on centre. What is it about her which you most admire, whether it's what she's achieved on court or even her off-court exploits as well?
Well, honestly, looking at what's going on right now, I really admire that she kind of still finds motivation to play. I think it's amazing, and she really must love the game, truly, and yeah, I just really admire that because I can't imagine how I'm gonna be in 10 or 15 years. But I hope I'm still gonna find joy in playing and in competing. So yeah, and besides that, she's just a legend. She won so many tournaments, and really kind of powerful player, and especially with Serena, they kind of made this combo on WTA tour that was really unbreakable. So yeah, she's a legend.
How did the experience you had here last year that you described a few minutes ago affect your thought process and preparation for this year?
Well, I kind of just sat down this year and I tried to remember how we practiced and what we have done just these 2 weeks, before Wimbledon. And I remember we did a lot of like things that were connected to, touch and slices, getting back slices. And I think it's great. That's kind of what Aga Radwańska was using a lot, and my coach kind of taught me that last year. This year, I feel like we did more in terms of just like my baseline game, but also, footwork, I think, because I just had more time to try all these things that I practiced on matches in Bad Homburg. So it's hard to like point one thing because we're usually working on everything in tennis, but I just feel like it's easier for it to click this time because I'm not that rusty. I played some matches and I felt like, I can do it, and it gave me a lot of confidence.
And how did that affect you today on court, do you think, the preparation that you just described?
Well, in many ways, because when you feel like you've done a really good job on preseason or these weeks before the tournament, you feel like you have more weapons. So it's as easy as that, honestly.
Last question in English.
Hi, Iga. Just picking up on those really nice words you had to say about Venus Williams and her status in the sport. She said on Saturday, I think it was, a pre-tournament press conference, that actually her proudest achievement in her life is the role she played in achieving equal prize money here at Wimbledon in 2007, more than any of her 5 titles here. I just wondered how aware you are of that role that she played and
Well,
in the history.
I should be more aware, I gotta tell you honestly. I was kind of 6 years old, and when I came on WTA tour, I don't know, I'm too young. I'm too young, and it felt like it's obvious that we're gonna have equal prize money. But I know it wasn't like that. It still isn't like that on some tournaments. And when I grew up, I respected more and more the work that all these, generations before have done for us to be able to do our job and get the money we deserve. And yeah, I'm right now I'm aware, but I gotta tell you that I still need to study a little bit, and I'm just grateful that they made this easier for us, Billie King, Venus as well. Yeah, I feel like I'm just grateful, but I need to study. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. We're going to switch to Polish questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.